am Honorable Adedeji Stanley Olajide. I represent the people of Ibadan Northwest Southwest Federal Constituency of your state. I rise to move a motion on the need to investigate the untold hardship faced by Nigerian pilgrims at the recently concluded 2023 Hajj. Mr. Speaker, note that the recently concluded Hajj exercise in the Holy Land of Saudi Arabia by over 95,000 Nigerian pilgrims. Also note, Chapter 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, particularly Section 14, 2b, provide us, the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of government. Informed that a total of about 95,000 slots were allotted to Nigeria, which was coordinated by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACOM, and pursuant to Section 4, it is charged with the mandate of providing effective and efficient Hajj and Umrah services to Nigerian pilgrims. Also informed that this year's Hajj recorded one of the largest turnouts in the history of Hajj, and Al Jazeera and other international media putting figures at about 2.5 million pilgrims. Mr. Speaker, aware that the Nigerian pilgrims were subject to untold hardship during the Hajj exercise, from the inability of the airline, such as ARIC, to lift pilgrims due to the lack of aircraft, lack of adequate tent accommodation at Mina and Arafat, substandard tents with the unhealthy living conditions and environment, lack of proper medical attention to pilgrims in case of emergency, lack of proper transportation logistics for Nigerian pilgrims, Nigerians being made to miss their flight due to stringent bottlenecks regarding withholding of their international passport, inability to secure airport slots for Nigerian airline operators for lifting of Nigerian pilgrims from Saudi Arabia back to Nigeria, and many others. Also, Mr. Speaker, aware that over 25,000 Nigerian pilgrims, including those who paid for 10A VIP class, were stranded in Mina due to the inadequate tent and over-subscription. I underline that. Over-subscription, leaving Nigerian pilgrims sleeping on the roads, under bridges, nearby mosques. There are cases of several public officials, such as president and former governors, senators, House of Rep members, and dignitaries, who had no tent and were made to sleep on unhealthy places and conditions. Further note that the VIP pilgrims were made to pay $5,000 US, 8,000 riyals, for 18,000 riyals for VIP tents. And despite this exorbitant amount, Mr. Speaker, pilgrims were stranded while others got tents of lesser value that they paid for. Mr. Speaker, again, note that some tour operators perpetrated the worst form of unprofessionalism by failing to provide services promised to pilgrims in terms of accommodation, tent, feeding, and transportation. Mr. Speaker, the stop idea was the absence of emergency medical services for sick patients in distress at Mina camp, as many distress patients could not even access ambulance services to the camp. Mr. Speaker, furthermore, also the stop by the most Nigerian pilgrims were made to miss their flight and had to procure new tickets without justification or justifiable cost due to the disturbing bottleneck placed by the Hajj Services Center, especially Service Center number 16, who withheld passport of pilgrims until a lengthy list of bottlenecks were fulfilled. Mr. Speaker, worried that many Nigerian pilgrims did not get commensurate value for the high amount of money they paid for, and justly clamoring for a full refund for tents and feeding. Also, Mr. Speaker, I'm worried that the agency mandated to cater for the Pilgrims Affairs NACOM has not been proactive in ameliorating the plight of Nigerians during the 2023 Hajj. Mr. Speaker, here are the prayers. Please, we are asking that you mandate the committee of the Pilgrims Affairs, when constituted, to conduct a detailed investigation into the several anomalies that emanated from the 2023 Hajj and report back to the House within 4 weeks for further legislative action. Also, mandate the Committee on Legislative Compliance when constituted to ensure implementation. I so move, Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues.